Good morning. Today I'm gonna talk about family. What family means to me and why is it important to have family. A lot of people don't like to be around family members, and they don't acknowledge them and don't want to be around because maybe they're not proud, or maybe they don't want to be united with them, and they don't want to associate with them in any way. I was privileged of always having a big family, and it takes a lot out of you because you gotta be there parties, holidays, New Year's, and especially when you in the hospital or when you really need them. You have to visit them. You have to be united, and you have to know them. You got to be willing to go out of your way for them. You can't change them, and you can't expect them to think like you. In one way or another, they will always be there for you. They'll praise you and make you feel appreciated and important in their lives. Maybe within your four walls, you might need them, not as money or anything like that, but just to inspire you, just to make you feel good. And there's nothing more awful than having a birthday party and no one there, or going through life struggles and no one being there for you, no one to advise you, and no one to keep you company when you need them the most. I know a lot of us take it for granted life, take for granted families, but I just want everybody to know, if you really get to know your family members and you're a part of them, occasionally visit them, occasionally keep an eye on their birthdays, and celebrate their sadness and their greatness, happiness moments together. You'll always feel supported and you'll always be included. But if you take them for granted and you expect them to do something for you or make you feel better, they're always going to disappoint you. Believe it or not, every family member has something to contribute to your life. Let me give you an example. When I was growing up, I had Sergio Cuevas and I had Luis Cuevas. I had Pancho, and I had all my family members that with years we drifted apart. And we didn't drift apart because we stopped caring for each other or anything. While I was young, I used to have car problems. Back then, you gotta understand, my dad didn't give me a car, and no one helped me with my car, and no one said, hey, bring your car over, let me do some mechanic in your car. No one ever did that. My primo Luis Cuevas, he used to own an auto parts in downtown. My grandpa used to go with him and everything. And when I had car problems, he never did my car for free. He only gave me the parts at his price. And to us, that was more than enough. We had a hookup. We had someone to, like, when parts used to cost a lot, we'll just go to him and say it was worth like $100. He'll charge us like $20-25. And we used to always be there, And occasions we'll pump up the hood and say the battery is bad or whatever, and they'll charge it for us. Now out of zone, all that, they charge them for free. Back in the days, it wasn't like that. Say it was bad, you mijo, look, customer got a good battery over there. It's like, I'll leave it on site for you and just pay the retainer fee, like $10 or $5. And we're more than happy, we're more than happy. We used to go to him, but when we had car problems. And he never told us to don't come or don't cause them problems or anything. Eventually he needed DirecTV, and we used to trade parts for DirecTV. But that bonded us, that made us a united family, and made him proud that we were part of each other, and we had something that he wanted and that we wanted. And we used to hear his advices and stories and tell us to not get in trouble and those some pendejos. And he always he worked with my dad and CNR and all that, and my grandpa and all that. That's how my Uncle Luis and grandpa, my dad, and all them, they all like intertwined to each other. But then he moved to Fontana, and once he moved to Fontana, he used to live right here in Whittier, and we drifted apart because it's a long distance to go over there, and just to show up for something small, it wasn't worth it. But occasions we'll stop by, Christmas, or say we're going to Vegas or something, or New Mexico. We'll do a little stop by and not bug him and show that love and that he's still part of our family and he's still included in my life. And he always appreciated the day he died. It hurted me because it was too soon for me to say goodbye to a good cousin, But that was my primo Luis. And then I have another primo, Sergio. Sergio, when he used to get mad, his eyes used to pop out like a frog, And people think that he was crazy because his eyes used to pop out and look vicious. And on top of it, he had a bad attitude and a bad sense of humor and real strong voice, like, determined to threaten you, to make you feel that he was mad. And me and him, we fought a lot. Growing up, he used to defend my mom, and he used to come trying to snap at me. He had a little chubby, small kid, He was el hermano de Jose Luis. And he always come over here thinking he was a shit. And when I was hanging around with Miguel, Hugo was his cuñado. Hugo had all the connections, the cell phones and a lot of stuff. And Miguel used to kick it with him and Angie, and with Hugo. And Hugo was a brother-in-law of Sergio. And I guess that Sergio always kept everybody in line and made sure no one snapped at each other and kept everybody on the same page, Anybody snapped, you had to go to Sergio. Sergio was an asshole. He didn't care, he disrespected. He used to always be drunk and snapping, and he was a fighter. He used to throw putazos all the time, and me and him, we used to go at it, not fighting. We never fought. That's the only one I never fought with that was a fighter. And he was always slapping me, trying to punk me, todo, and I remember one time he tried snapping on me, and I told him, man, you know what? You keep snapping, I'm gonna fuck you up, man. And he says, I don't care. I'm not afraid of you. And like always, man, he was a fighter. He was a fighter. And I used to run like, orale, I'm a gangster too. He used to tell me, I don't let you treat your mom wrong. I'll slap you. I'm gonna fuck you up. But at the same time, he had a lot of wisdom. He had a lot of knowledge, and he spit out a lot of wisdom into me. You know, and like he taught me how to survive, how to be the main one in the family, and how to keep everybody in check and in line. You know, he always worked. He worked hard, and he had his house, y todo. He has his kids, y todo, and he was awesome. He also moved over to Fontana, to Luis, him, and drifted us apart. But then I went through a divorce, and he talked to me. He was there for me, and I thought it was the end of the world. And he's been divorced, and he went to Mexico and got a different wife. He moved on, and he had a good life. At the end, he ended up being alone, whatever, because he was always a snapper, and I don't want to be a snapper on my life tampoco, you know. And he sold me a wash carpets van, and not only did he show me, but he took me with him, and he instructed me, and he taught me, and he spit a lot of wisdom and game into me, and he told me you don't have to be a thug, you don't have to do nothing bad, you don't have to go to jail, you can make money legit. He'll make $1,000 a day, and he goes, I could make up to $2,000-$3,000 if I wanted, but I don't want to overkill myself. And that's where I learned that I had to work day and night to be part of the family, you know. And now I'm chill, relax, and I get to enjoy life. And I owe it to my primo Luis and my primo Sergio. Both of them already passed on. Another one that was impacted in my life was my primo Jose Luis. Jose Luis was a playboy guy. He was a mujeriego. He was a piripipi, you know? Wow, he had his shit together y todo. And him and Miguel, they used to help out with my dad and Jesse Dinetz. Eran tranceros, eran jugaderos y mujeriegos, man. He taught me a lot of stuff. He gave me a lot of wisdom y todo, and he always told me, you know, it's how you conduct yourself, it's how you respect yourself, it's how you put yourself, how you carry yourself in life. Don't put yourself in a situation that you're in. He has a lot of kids, and he had his shit together. He's always had his shit together. A person to be admired, respected, and he's had all the women you could ever imagine. He's a pastor now. I don't know how he's a pastor, but he's a pastor. And he was like 50 years old when he got a 14 or 15-year-old little girl pregnant. That's how crazy he was, man. But I love him. It was an honor always being there, and it's a privilege when I get to see him and talk to him, and he lifts me up, and it makes me feel important and proud. And when I see my primos like that, and I feel fucking special, because they could have ignored me. I could have not be around or whatever, but I chose to, because I wanted to be included, and I wanted to be part of the family, you know. And I have a lot of joy and a lot of stories I could talk about that we've done together. And family is whatever you make it. If you allow them to let them be themselves and to guide and be around you, you fucking feel special. And it's a privilege to get old with them, around them, and you're doing good y toda la cosa. it feels good, you know, it feels good, eh? And you get to go, your nephews, your cousins, and all, and they respect you. They all include you because you're your family, you know. Even though they don't know you, but they heard about you. Even though they never talk to you, but they heard stories about you, and they're on their tippy toes when they're around you because they know who you are, and they accept you unconditionally. And other memories and my memories, they're all like intertwined. Our tias, tios, grandmas, grandpas, we're all the same family, you know. It's fucking awesome, you know. It's awesome when you could just go up to your family members and you don't need to lie or bullshit. You don't need to try to win them over. You don't need to go out of your way. You don't need to tell them who you are, where you come from. Contrario, they'll blend in and make you fucking feel special. Que sea una vez. You walk out of there like, fuck, from now on we're gonna keep in touch. The distance and the farness that we are, it doesn't allow us, but when we're around each other, intertwine our lives between ourselves, we make it magical. We make it special. And it's nice. It's nice. I just hope, mija, Manute, that you have the privilege of being around your tias, tios, and cousins. I'm gonna tell you the truth, friends are no good, mija. Friends backstab you, and friends they move on. They don't care about you. First sign of distress, they move on. And you get to feel all alone and all depressed and everything because if you do something for them, they're never gonna care about you. They're never gonna care about you. And forget the care. They're not gonna get old with you. Unless you're from a small town and they don't have no reason to move out. But I don't see a purpose because all your friends are always gonna choose their family first. They're always gonna betray you. They're always gonna expect something from you. No one does nothing for free, man. Even though they're your best friends, but like I said, something, I don't know what it is. You're always gonna be afraid of quedar mal, or they're gonna make you do things that you don't want to do, or think a different way, or you can't be yourself because you're afraid to lose your friends, and they're gonna move on without you. Todo. There's friends and there's homies. Homies son gente that you die for, and you do crimes, and you're rough riders. I think homies are different, family is different, and friends are different. And me, friends, I think you only have friends at work, and you include them at work. But as soon as work's over, you go to your family, you go to your Christmas parties, you go to your parents, your tias, tios, and your cousins, and your nephews, nieces. You know, you're there giving gifts and everything with love, and those gifts are gonna be forever, mija. Even though they're not like a physical gift, but a gift by just being there and having memories, really go a long way. So I just hope, mija, that you don't forget your family. I know that me and you went to Tonaya, and I introduced you to my friends and family and childhood persons that I knew y todo. I know that you were amazed and you were surprised at how many people I know and everything. Um, I come from a very large family, mija. You do too. You have on my family plus your family on your mom's side. Your mom, she don't visit a lot of her family, but she does have a big family, and I have a humongous family. Uh, so I just want the importance, and I want you to know that family is whatever you allow them to be. And if you need wisdom, knowledge, or algo, all your cousins, all your tias, they're there, mija. Don't ever feel alone. Don't ever feel that um, you're not important to us. You're amazing, mija. You're special, and I just want you to know that we're doing well. We already did it. We have all the names of the family, todo, and we have all the ancestors, and we have pictures and all. And if you ever want to know who your family is, and I will always take you to go visit them, and I will always tell you the stories that they taught me and the stories that we lived together. So don't ever forget, mija. Don't go through loneliness, through bitterness, or alone, because you have a humongous family. You can always sit down and ask stories about me, and all the stories about me son cabronas, man. Either mujeriego or cabrón. So don't be surprised and don't be amazed, and don't think that it's all bad. It's good. You love it. Well, mija, gotta move on, and it was an honor always talking to you, even though you might never see these messages, but if you do, mija, they're here for you, for your sons and your family, mija, and they get to know more and more about me if they want to know. If they don't, mija, don't feel bad, mija, and I love you. I love you very much, mija.